Ladies and gentlemen, we have the second month of Might and Mastery. The season of Might and Mastery's April content is starting right now. So we've got the featured Pokemon being Kubfu still, Dynamax Entei, and Dynamax Passimian. And I don't know why Gigantamax Snorlax is not on that list, because we're also getting that Pokemon, which I cannot wait for. Super, super fun. So let's go ahead and start. Let's first take a look at the max battles. So from March 31st to April 7th, we'll have the following Pokemon in max battles in power spots. We'll have Squirtle, Krabby, Chansey, Scorbunny, and Squovette. Honestly, we need some new Pokemon. We need to keep getting new Pokemon. They're kind of recycling a lot into these power spots. April 7th to April 14th, we'll have Caterpie, Machop, Drillbur, Wooloo, and Phalanx. From April 14th to April 21st, we'll have Machop, Passimian, and Phalanx. April 21st to the 28th, we'll have Squirtle, Krabby, Chansey, and Sobble. Again, all old ones. Can't even keep Passimian on for that week. I don't get it. April 28th to May 5th, Charmander, Pidove, Cryogonal, Wooloo, and Phalanx. So that's max battles. On Max Mondays, the following Pokemon are going to be featured. We'll have Scorbunny on March 31st, Passimian April 7th, Wooloo April 14th, Sobble April 21st, and Phalanx April 28th. And Max Mondays are every Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. and every power spot is going to have that featured Pokemon. In 5-star raids, this is where it gets really exciting. We finally get some new shiny Pokemon. I feel like it's been a little while since we had like a new shiny 5-star legendary Pokemon. So we've got Tapu Lele in 5-star raids going from March 31st to April 9th. And then from April 9th to April 21st, depending on what side of the world you're in. So if you're on the Western Hemisphere, you'll get Blacephalon, and for the first time in Pokemon Go, it can be shiny. If you're on the Eastern Hemisphere, you get Stakataka, and also for the first time ever, it will be shiny. So that's very exciting. I can't wait for those. And then from April 21st to May 1st, we'll have Cresselia. In Mega Raids, we'll have the following Pokemon. We'll have Mega Blaziken from March 31st to April 9th. We will have Mega Sceptile from April 9th to April 21st, and then we will have Mega Mawile coming back from April 21st to May 1st. Also the Shadow Pokemon, the Shadow 5-star Pokemon that's going to be in raids is going to be Registeel, and it can be shiny, so that's a really good one to go for. And that will go from April 4th to May 4th. Raid hours will be the following. You'll have Tapu Lele on April 2nd. You'll have Blacephalon and Stakataka in the respective regions on April 9th and April 16th. And then you'll have Cresselia April 23rd and April 30th. Raid hours, once again, are every Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. That's a great time to get your hands on some shiny legendary Pokemon, because these raid bosses will be in every gym from 6 to 7 p.m. on Wednesdays. Spotlight hours, which are on Tuesdays from 6 to 7 p.m. On April 8th, we will have Meditite for 2 times transfer candy. We will have Fomantis on April 15th for 2 times evolution XP. We will have Morlo on April 22nd for 2 times catch Stardust, and that's a good one because Morlo gives you a lot of Stardust as it is, so if you get put on a star piece, you can imagine, it's a lot. And then on April 29th, you'll have 2 times catch XP for Abra. So yeah, not bad. I mean, I can't really complain about those. It's pretty good. When it comes to events for the month of April, this is where it gets really exciting. So for April 1st, April Fool's Day, they have an April Fool's event. And this one is gonna be What's That Pokeball? Not too exciting. You'll just, you'll be seeing it today because that's when this video is coming out. You'll see Pokeballs all over the screen, and they're disguised as, these Pokemon are gonna be disguised as Pokeballs. It's gonna be Voltorb, Hisuian Electrode, which will be the first time in the wild, regular Electrode, Fungus, Amoonguss, and Galarian Stunfisk. Then we'll have the event Stunning Styles coming to Pokemon Go on April 3rd to the 7th, and that is going to feature Paldean Tauros in all of its forms, as well as Marshadow. If you were not able to get Marshadow in the previous live event where you were able to purchase the ticket, this is your chance. So these Tauros are going to be region locked, all 3 Paldean forms of Tauros. So if you are on the Iberian Peninsula, you'll get the combat breed Paldean Tauros. If you are on the Eastern Hemisphere, you get the Blaze breed Paldean Tauros. And then if you're on the Western Hemisphere, you get the Aqua breed Paldean Tauros. So region locked, they are regional Pokemon. Tauros is a regional Pokemon, their Kanto version. It has its own spot, so this one is going to follow suit. Sadly, because I do want all three of them. And they all three look great. I think they're really cool Pokemon. So yeah. Next on the event list is going to be Mega Audino Raid Day. That's another one we can check off the list. But hey, get ready, because the new Pokemon game that's coming out is going to release a whole other list of Mega Pokemon. So we're not done yet. We think we have only like 5 left, including Mega Mewtwo, Mega Metagross. No, we've got a whole lot more coming, including I think Victreebel and a bunch. So that's going to be really cool. So Mega Audino Raid Day is going to be April 5th from 2 to 5 p.m. And then we have Tyrogue Hatch Day, which I'm excited for because I do not have a shiny Tyrogue after all this time. That's going to be April 6th from 2 to 5 p.m. And you'll have an increased chance of getting shiny Tyrogue from those eggs. I think it's about 1 in 10. And then we're going to have the event Spring into Spring 2025. That's the annual spring event. That's going to be from April 9th to April 14th. And it's going to have a Pokemon debut, which is going to include Gossiflor and, forgive me if I'm saying this wrong, Eldegoss. Weird name, but that is a new one. It's a flowery thing. It looks pretty cool, I think. Other than that, there's like not too much else going on in this event. And then on April 13th, we'll have from 2 to 5 p.m. Sparring Partners Raid Day. I'm sure there's speculation on what that's going to be. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but that's yet to be released. There's another unannounced event on April 16th at 10 a.m. local time. There is going to be Gigantamax Snorlax Max Battle Day, which is going to be Saturday, April 19th. And that kills me because I am not going to be in town because it's Easter weekend. And yeah, I'll be with family and stuff. So hopefully I can figure out a group there. But Max Battle Days are my favorite thing right now. I honestly think that people are really reinvigorated by the game with Max Battle Days. And it's Snorlax. That's going to be a classic. I need the shiny for that. Yeah, so that is a really, really good one. And then we have an event called Sweet Discoveries on April 24th, which we have no information on. The community day for April is going to be Vanillite, which is kind of a shock because it's an icy Pokemon, and yeah, it's not winter in any side of the world right now, so it's a little strange, but hey, I'll take it. Vanillite's a great shiny. It's hard to get. I only have one from a lucky trade, so I'll take that. There's also going to be Dynamax Entei Max Battle Weekend, which is going to start on Saturday, April 26th at 6 a.m. local time, going until Sunday, April 27th, 9 p.m. local time. And that's going to be a good one because we just got the Raikou, then we'll have Entei, and the next month we'll get Suicune. So get all 3 legendary dogs. I do want to mention that for the month of April, they're premiering something kind of new, very similar to what we had for Go Tour. It is still in the beta testing phase, so not every region is going to get it, but there's going to be something called the Go Pass, where you get bonus encounters, bonus Stardust, bonus tasks, and I know that one of the first encounters you get is with a Xerneas, which is my favorite Pokemon, so that's cool, and that's if you do it for free. But there is also going to be a paid option, which will award you a lucky trinket, and I think it's going to be $8 or the equivalent in other local currencies in the shop. But you will get a lucky trinket from that, so that's pretty cool. But it's still in the beta testing phase, and it will go until May 8th at 10 a.m. local time if you do get it. So claim all rewards that you can before that time, and then you should be good. But yep, that is something that's happening, and just keep an eye out for it. Hopefully you're in one of the regions that is actually beta testing. There's also something new coming to Pokemon Go called Reward Road, which is sort of a rewards program for when you purchase in the shop. So this is what it says. Reward Road is a monthly reward program where trainers can earn reward points with eligible purchases on the Pokemon Go web store or in-game shop. Earn a certain amount of reward points to increase the Reward Road level and unlock rewards. You can earn twice as many reward points when you shop on the Pokemon Go web store. It's a hard thing to say. Reward Road starts over each calendar month. So reward points and Reward Road levels will reset on the last day of the month at 11:59 p.m. So be sure to claim rewards before the end of the month. And how to earn and claim: you make an eligible purchase on the web store in-game shop to earn points. You can earn twice as many from the Pokemon Go store, earn reward points to level up the reward road and unlock rewards, and visit the Pokemon Go web store to claim the unlocked rewards. So the rewards for April, here's the list. Level 1, 3 stickers, got a battle pass, incense, lucky egg, lure modules, incubators, more battle passes, incubators, more battle passes, more battle passes. Okay, so if that's interesting to you, if that's something you want to do, just know that actually I don't even think you have to pay for it. I think it's just there. I think you just start to get rewards. So just incentive to buy more stuff from the shop, I guess. So yeah, keep an eye on that for April. And that's gonna do it for April. Honestly, I think there's a lot coming on for this month. I'm pretty excited by it. It's a good one. It's not a laid back month like some of the past few months have been. This is actually a pretty good one. Again, the star of this month for me is GMax Snorlax. That's just gonna be a really fun one. And you got the Entei, Tyrogue Hatch Day, Mega Audino, which is meh, but like, hey, we're getting a new Mega. Yeah, and we got a Pokemon debut with Gossifleur. It's gonna be a good one. I'm excited for it. What are you most excited for? Let me know. All right, I will see you guys out in the field. Talk to you later. Bye.